I should not be at all surprised that if you were to ask him about the mule I was riding, he would say that belonged to him also. So the Jew was frightened, that he might lose the mule also. He said, yes, honor, the mule belonged to me. That's mine. It was because you would not come to the court on foot that I got it for you. And now the church began to feel that the Jews are a little bit kaput in his head. Yes. So the mullah has noticed the attitude of the judge, begins smiling and say, yeah, he will tell you also that the coat I'm wearing on my back is also his, Your Honor. So of course the Jew lost all the coolness because he worried, and he said, of course it's mine fur coat. Of course it's mine too. The judge was very indignant now and lost all belief in the Jew. So he was, scolding him. Say, you not only try to rob the poor Muslim of his property, a man who is so universally respected and such a decent man as he is, yes, and now you even dare to treat our court with contempt. Enough, you go home now, out. So they throw the Jew out of the court. The mullah went home in grandeur, riding the mule and wearing still the coat. When he arrived, he sent for the Jew next door, who sat there crying in despair. So Nasruddin gave him all his property back, and having made him happy, he gave him some advice as well. Never mess between God and a devotee like himself, and not to treat God's servant with disrespect. God's servant means mullah, Nasruddin, because he called himself the servant of God. The Jew, after almost lost his soul to this lesson, promised, heaven and earth, he would never mess with a Muslim again. And not just any Muslim even, mess with Nasruddin, the mullah, who's famous for all the wit, and and the intelligence. Why does the mullah do this? Anybody knows? Yeah.
Wahrscheinlich wollte er damit zeigen, dass er sich nicht einmischen soll in Sachen, die ihn nichts angehen.
Yeah, that's true. He knew that the Jew was always nosy. Instead of praying to God himself, he always knows to the mullah's business. Because the mullah is famous, respected, and he has probably some disciples, and they always come to see him. So the Jew feeling maybe a little curious and also maybe jealous, So he always eavesdropping, next door, see what's going on all the time. Nasruddin want to teach the Jews, like, mind your own business, Pray to your own God. That's why he did such a peculiar prayer, You please give me $1,000. If just $1 less, I won't take it. Because he couldn't catch the Jew that nosing into his business, so he has to do this in order to catch him, Otherwise he would never can prove it, that the Jew was always nosing into his email to God, In this story, it might be a Jew, but it could be anyone else, you know what I mean? Yeah. Instead of minding your own business, progressing your own spiritual practice, and polishing your moral standard or virtues and beauty. You're always nosing into somebody else's stuff. Yeah. If you are a Jew, then you pray. and you read the Torah. If you are Hindu, then you read the Vedas, yeah? And you pray to Vishnu Brahma, for example. If you're Christian, you pray to Jesus. You don't look what the Muslim is praying to and what he is praying about, for example. Or vice versa, the Muslim shouldn't nose into a Christian's business and see what he's praying. Yeah. We all pray the same anyway, Muslim, Jews, Christian, no, we all pray the same. Give us daily our bread, please. It's not just about the bread, but we always pray for protection in our life, our family, our children, our business, everything that concerning us daily, And it's okay if we pray for bread, because we need to be fed before we can pray again. How can a faithful pray when his stomach is empty, and growling, louder than his prayers, He might drop dead before God even heard him. So make sure the bread is there first. And then protect us from temptation. And then forgive our debt first. And then we forgive our debtor. It's like a business exchange. You do it first, then I do it also. But maybe God forgive you 1,000 times, and you forgive the debtor only one time. Now we human are funny, Very, very funny. Yes.